Peter tells us how. Peter's life tells us how. Peter spends every day with Jesus. Peter's just doing it. Peter's walking with Jesus. Every time Jesus is healing somebody, Peter pulls them out, of the grave or whatever. And they get resurrected. Peter walks on water. Peter breaks the bread and gives it to a whole bunch of people and they get fed. You know what I'm saying? But still, there is doubt in his mind and still he crumbles whenever persecution comes. Alright, so the thing is, in your prayer life is where you're the strongest. In your devotional time with God. That's what, have you ever been there? Like, it's just so good, you're just praying. All of a sudden you just get to step and you're like, my God, I feel so good right now. I wish the devil come against me right now. You know what I'm saying? I wish he step up right now. But he doesn't because he knows. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you be reading the Bible and it just hits you. You're just like, man, I gotta walk this off, man. I gotta just walk this. This is so good right now. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's just me. I guess I'm the only. Okay, some of you guys too. All right. So, Peter's the same way. Peter is exactly the same way. And the enemy never comes against you then. He never comes against you when you're fired up and when you're in your prayer closet. He comes against you when you step out. When you step through that door and you place your feet, you come out into a fallen world and you're out there and then temptations start coming. People start calling you stuff. And that's when you need it the most. Am I right? And then you're like, well, man, I can't. I'm at my job. I can't just get away and go to the closet and pray, or I can't pull out my Bible right now while I'm at Sitel or while I'm, waiting tables at Pizza Hut. I can't do it. So how do I overcome when I'm in these places? How do I take that prayer closet with me everywhere I go? How do I just carry the presence of God everywhere? And this is how, because Peter was the same way. Peter was with God. Peter was with Jesus, and then when they took Jesus to crucify him, Peter followed him, right? But when that distance was created by the persecution of life, he crumbled. They said, weren't you that guy who's Jesus' disciple? What did he say? He said, no. And he started cussing like the sailor that he was, right? Come on now. Are you for reals? You just denied Jesus. Walking with him this whole time, and then you just deny him? That's how we are, all right? But we see a difference in Peter when the Spirit of God falls in that place like tongues of fire. All of a sudden, he gets up and he starts preaching. The very same people that he denied Jesus in front of, the very same people that crucified Jesus, those are the very same people. He was, oh my God, he was just like, whoa, Jesus, you crucified him. All of a sudden, he gets this boldness about him. All of a sudden, he gets up and he just shouts the gospel of Christ and people get saved. And it was only after this one transition in his life. It was only after the Spirit of God fell. It was only after it came like tongues. And as we saw in James, if you can submit the tongue, you can submit the body. So what did Peter do? What was his secret? The secret was the Spirit of God came in the form of tongues. So Peter let the Spirit take over his tongue, right? So no man can submit the tongue. That's what James told me. But the Spirit of God can do all things, right? He submit your tongue while you're speaking in tongues, and then he submits your whole body. He places your body under his own will. It's like when my coach was screaming out saying, oh, impose your will, Rodrigo. Impose your will. That's what the Spirit of God's doing. He's imposing his will in your life. Jason Ader told me one time, he said that the speaking in tongues is to the believer what the phone booth is to Clark Kent. I don't think, did I not say that right? You didn't hear it right? Speaking in tongues is to the believer what the phone booth is to Clark. I'm just in there like, my God, I'm taking off the natural and putting on the supernatural. I'm about to step out in this place and I'm about to heal somebody. Oh, no weapon formed against me can prosper. Why? Because I submitted myself to the Spirit of God. That's why. He said if you can submit yourself to God, you can resist the devil. How can you resist the devil? Because he who speaks in tongues edifies himself. So you get that strength. You got that You got that thing about you. You're walking around like, yeah, man. And then the devil flees from you. It didn't say he just casually walked away. I'm just gonna leave him alone right now. No, he fled. It said that he ran away. He tucked his tail between his legs and he left. He skedaddled. He got out of that place. He knew what was coming, because if you found out what you had in you, the Spirit of God, oh man, he's scared of that, man. He's scared of that. Oh, come on now. Come on now. When you speak in tongues, that's what happens when you speak in tongues. When you speak in tongues, you got that power in you. Oh, when you speak in tongues, you can take that prayer closet everywhere you go. Oh, when you speak, it's not a trivial thing. It's not something weak. It's not something small. Jesus left, and this is what God says when he left. It's not some minute thing when you do it. Oh, I wish somebody would exercise their gift right now. Just do it. Just do it a second. Come on now. Do it with that knowledge. Do it. Oh, when temptation comes against you, do it. Oh, when the enemy comes against you, do it. Oh, when someone tells you you're not anointed, you're not called, you're not this, you're not that, do it. Speak in tongues. Do it, man. Come on now. Oh, that's what it's about. It's about God dominating your life. Resist the devil. He will flee from you. Oh, no weapon formed against you, man. That's it, man. Ain't nothing up but that. Oh, it's Jesus, man. I don't know about you, man, but I'm excited about what he did. Oh, I'm excited about what he did. I'm excited about what he did. I'm excited about what he sends, and I honor it. Oh, next time you're in morning prayers, just walk around. Just bob your chest out a little bit. Oh, know that when you do it, it's the Spirit of God moving in you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I don't know, man. I think I'm a little more excited than you are. It's the power to overcome. The ability to overcome. You see, everything that you need, he already put it inside of you. He already did it. It's already in there. You just got to bring it out. Yeah, you're anointed. Yeah, it's in there. Let's see you bring it out. Yeah, you're called. It's in there. Let's see you bring it out. Let's see you bring it out when it counts. Let's see you bring it out when the devil comes against you. Let's see you bring it out when everything in the world is up against you and you feel like you're the only one there. Let's see you bring it out then. Oh, that's when you bring it out. Come on now. I bring it out all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be walking down the street, I'll be parking cars, bringing it out. Oh, man. Oh, let the devil manifest when I'm bringing it out. Oh, let me be walking in Walmart while I'm bringing it out. Oh, be walking in Walmart, see a sick person, lay hands on them. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm excited about what he did. I'm excited about what he accomplished. Oh, it was his work, my friend. His work. And now you get to partake by doing the speaking of the tongues thing. Come on. Oh, how simple is that? How overlooked is that? Huh? How much do you overlook that? How much do you overlook that gift? Oh, I'll tell you what, man, those prophets, before Jesus came, desired that gift. Oh, you don't think that it was awesome when the hand of God fell upon them, but they desired him to live in them. Oh, I bet if they were here, they'd be more excited about this. Oh, my God, man. I'll tell you what, man. You can't take it lightly. It's God. You can't take God lightly. Oh, he's giving you everything. Everything that you need. Oh my! I don't even know how much time I have. Is that 8? Jesus, man! I'm telling you. When I read this, I was like, man, this is going to change people's lives. This is what this is about. This isn't about me just shouting up here on some mic. It's not about that. It's about telling people what Jesus did. It's about telling the believer what he already has. It's about the strengthening of the church so that it can do everything that it was called to do. That's what it's about, man. It's not about lights. It's not about pulpits. Oh, man, it's about God. It's about souls. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Yes. Jesus, man. Just raise your hands right now. Just start speaking in tongues. Oh,